Hello, hello. Here we are for day number 3 for our final ingredient to my signature process of what has helped me to create millions of dollars, launch 4 businesses, raise 5 beautiful children, and experience unlimited joy over the last 10 years. And each day we have gone over one ingredient of the most important ingredients of this life. The first ingredient was intuition. The second ingredient is natural rhythm. And today, the third and final ingredient, and it is the last one for a reason, is energetic alignment. And the reason why it's the last one is because it's actually a bit of a consequence, or a result, I should say, of intuition and natural rhythm. Not just having intuition, but following the intuition and honoring your natural rhythm. What is then created is energetic alignment. That those two things, me receiving my intuition, taking action on it, and allowing my natural rhythm to guide my life, my business, and my day, resulted in energetic alignment with successful business, with 7 figures, with money and prosperity and joy and fulfillment and satisfaction. I became an energetic match for those things when I followed my intuition and honored my natural rhythm. So here's some indications that you are in energetic alignment. 1, you are getting what you want, right? You are seeing results in your business. You're bringing in the money that you desire. You're experiencing impact and joy and purpose. It also, I'm looking at my notes so I make sure not to miss anything. Other good indications that you are in energetic alignment is that you feel a sense of service, a calling to be of service, gratitude, surrender, and trust in the process of life. Ways that you know that you are not in energetic alignment is that you're struggling in your business. You're unable to create results. Clients coming in or buyers are few and far between. It's a challenge to generate excitement or money or really moving that needle. You're oftentimes in a space of sacrifice or obligation or control. Right? And so notice that the signs of being in energetic alignment are pretty much the antidote to the signs that you're not in energetic alignment. For example, when we are in energetic alignment, we're living in service versus sacrifice. So many people that I talk to live in sacrifice thinking that it's somehow service, and it's not. It doesn't hold the same potent energy. It doesn't create the same kind of results. Another one of those is gratitude versus obligation. People think that if they just say yes and they do this thing, that is how they're showing they're, grateful for the life that they have. And that's just not true. Gratitude and doing things out of obligation for someone that you love, or a client, or whatever your story is on that topic, isn't the same. Surrender versus control. This is a big one. Do you surrender to the flow of life and allow your systems and your strategies to work for you instead of being in there and controlling and causing yourself misery? Or do you control, right? So there is surrender versus control. And then there's the trust versus control. Surrender and trust, there is a difference in those. There's an intricacy of not only similarity but difference. There's intricate differences between surrender and trust. And when we're playing in energetic alignment, we're really in that space of service, gratitude, surrender, and trust. I was just speaking to a woman yesterday who was certain she had a lot of faith, but is in a loop in her mind where she is living in misery, so fearful of what is to come if she's not the one controlling it, if she doesn't know how it's going to happen, how it's going to work out, it's all going to be terrible. And that is not energetic alignment. That space recreates more of that. Now, when we are in this space of surrender and trust, this doesn't mean that we're not doing anything. I love when people give me this argument. Well, I have responsibilities. I have bills and I have children. As I'm sitting here with 5 children of my own, an entire team and multiple businesses, right? Like, oh yes, I understand the concept of responsibility. And I also understand that suffering doesn't allow me to meet those commitments or responsibility any better or easier, right? I don't actually pay more on my bills when I am suffering and miserable. I also don't make more. Right? I tend to clam up and like contract when I get in my controller state, in my fearful state. And so that misery and worry of the future doesn't actually create a very enticing future, because who we're being right here, right now is what we are creating next. It's who we're becoming. Who we're being is who we're becoming. So that is, my rant around energetic alignment, that energetic alignment with whatever vision and goal that you have. So good to see you here. Hi, Shannon. Whatever vision is your vision for success and joy, and it's different for absolutely everyone, right? Yours may not be multiple businesses or $1 million or a house full of kids. It might be, being a nomad and not being tied down. It could be whatever it is. When you want to get in energetic alignment with that, remember you need the first 2 ingredients is following your intuition, not just receiving your intuition. Pretty much everyone receives intuition, but actually following your intuition is what's going to set you apart from the rest. And then getting in touch with your natural rhythm creates energetic alignment where you are living in service and gratitude, surrender, and trust. So if this speaks to you, I highly encourage you to reach out to me. I have 2 ways currently to have a journey with me, a journey within your business where we restructure what's going on so that you can be in energetic alignment, create the foundations that will support sustainable success, ongoing financial freedom, enjoyment, and impact. If that's you, feel free to reach out to me. There'll be a booking link below. I have 2 spots to be able to work with me, and I would love to meet you, hear what is going on in your life, in your business. They are quite synonymous. And see if we would be a great match. And perhaps you can have the same kind of results or even greater than my current clients who they double their income for consecutive 4 or 5 months within the first month of working together. They go from $0 to $20,000 a month in the first 3 months, or they go from multiple 6 figures to their first $1 million within 10 months. They stop working 5 and 6 days a week and they go to working 3 or 4 days a week. They have time for their kids. Oh, I see that, Kathy, you have 5 kids too, all boys. Oh my gosh, I have 1 boy and 4 girls. And when my boy gets on that boyhoodness, I'm like, whew, wow, could I have imagined having it the opposite, 4 boys and 1 girl? I'll tell you, my girls have a certain level of calm to them that my boy just doesn't have. He is so wild. He's so wild. So I totally respect you. That's amazing. So yeah, if you're looking for this kind of support, of course, strategy is included. Again, I don't launch multiple businesses without knowing strategy. But if your strategy is not working, then we know something is off. And I would be honored to support you in a couple of ways that I have available. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to book a complimentary intuitive business consulting call with me. This is not a free coaching call. I don't tap in and tune in and give you a reading or anything like that, but it does give us a clear idea if we're a great fit, because during our journey together, I am reading you all the time, right? My intuitive downloads are just coming in. They're not mine. They're, intuitive downloads from source consciousness that I'm delivering to you. And the greatest part is, by the end of our time together, it is so important that you know how to be your own greatest teacher, that you're picking up on your intuition and getting the same level of clarity and certainty that I will be delivering to you through an intuitive connection. So as you go forward, you don't ever need another business coach or consultant if you don't want. And most of my clients re-up with me 2-3 years at a time, and they just love having the support the same way that I love having my mentor support. And they've gotten to a place where they just don't need it, right? They just simply enjoy it. So if this sounds like something you'd like, link is below. And thanks for joining me this week in this little mini video series. Remember the 3 ingredients: intuition, natural rhythm, and energetic alignment. Bye for now.